여보세요? 네, 감사합니다, Kopher. Ow. Okay, here we go. Oh! Today we'll be doing a live demo and trial of this K-Beauty brand's products. Oh my gosh, look, we're matching colors! You might have seen this brand almost everywhere online last year when they did their global launch. But this year they did a whole rebranding. They relaunched their best-selling products in a new packaging, which we'll see in this box today. If this is something you're interested in, don't change the channel, stay right here. Hi, hello, 안녕, Ray입니다. 반갑습니다. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Ray, and if you don't know who I am, that's okay because you can find out more about me here on all social media platforms. My skin type is oily, sensitive, reactive, dehydrated, and sometimes depending on the season, it can also be combination. Today, we're trying rookie K-Beauty brand KOPHER. Once again, here it is, and here's the brand. Technically, KOPHER is not a completely brand new / rookie K-Beauty brand. They first launched in 2019, which makes them about 7 years old now, did I do the math right? But only recently did they start to do a global push. And that's what I meant when I called them a rookie K-Beauty brand. They're not exactly a rookie in Korea anymore, but they are very much a rookie in America or just anywhere outside of Korea. And we are going to be trying their best-selling product line, Curepair, which was developed with one of Korea's largest dermatology clinics called Forever Dermatology Clinic. This line's key functional ingredient is the 10GF complex, which is a growth factor complex including EGF that promises timely skin regeneration. The line is designed to soothe blemishes, reinforce the skin barrier, calm sensitized skin, and improve overall skin tone. We already know that brands have to write these really compelling skincare marketing mission statements. So it is up to us to try the products and determine if what they say is true. I'm sure some of you have heard of the term EGF being tossed around a lot lately, and I am almost certain that EGF is going to be the new PDRN. EGF has been used in Asian beauty and skincare for many years already, and more Americans are catching on to EGF right now. EGF stands for epidermal growth factors, and they are single-chain proteins that naturally occur in human skin cells. And according to the National Library of Medicine, EGF has successfully proven skin repairing properties, and there's been at least a decade of investigation. If you have been in the skincare space for some time already, then you might have noticed this ingredient's controversy. Many folks have been trying to, I would say, disprove EGF's effectiveness, while others have been praising its noticeable results. Personally, I feel like I haven't used enough EGF products to really take a stance, but I am someone who is always open to trying new things, so here we are. We will get to try KOPHER's EGF products today. On this channel, I review skincare products so that you can shop with confidence. In case it wasn't obvious enough, KOPHER did send over this beautiful barrier repair trio gift sets for us to try today. Everybody, please thank KOPHER in the comments for this beautiful gift. However, I do want to say I was not paid by KOPHER to say anything nice about their products. They literally were like, we're sending you this beautiful gift set and you can try it. If you like it, you can talk about it. If you didn't like it, you can just not talk about it at all. And I was like, perfect. We have this series on this channel called Try K-Beauty with Me. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna try these products today together. And we're actually gonna see if all the hype on the internet is actually true about KOPHER. I just keep seeing a lot of people talk great things about them, and I'm like, we'll see about that. Everything I say in this video comes from my own personal experiences, and these are all my honest opinions. If you've been subscribed for some time already, you probably know that I don't have a good poker face. If I don't like something, you probably will be able to tell without me saying anything. It's gonna be written all over my face. And with that being said, let's go! 우리 가자! I am so excited for this. It's been a while since I've received such a beautiful PR package. Alright, off to the second camera we go. We are 2 days after the fact of the talking head and also the trial of this video. So long story short, 2 days ago when I filmed the trial of these KOPHER products, right? Lovely products. For some reason had put the mic, this exact mic, and mounted it on my tripod, thinking that this mic can capture the audio, but because I think I was standing like so far away from the mic did not pick up anything in the trial of the products. And I felt really bad because I'm like, this is a try K-beauty with me episode, which means that I'm trying to show you my, first impressions, my reaction to these products. And so I didn't want to discard and just trash the original video, even though there's no audio for it. So I wanted to keep that original footage, but also kind of like talk to you guys about the products with a better audio setting right now. So it's just a lot of things going on. I'm so sorry for the mess of this video. It's my fault. There's no one else to blame. It really is my fault. That's a TLDR. Let's get right back to this video. Starting us off was the Curepair Derma Ampoule. This one is designed to really give us that sensitive skincare where if you have sensitive skin, this is supposed to help calm your skin down. My initial reaction that day, which was only 2 days ago, the lavender oil and the bergamot oil, which are two essential oils in this product that really caught me off guard. The bergamot oil, not so much of a noticeable scent, but the lavender oil was what really got me. I noticed it when I was applying the ampoule. I was a little bit disappointed because it is designed, like they said, to hydrate and calm the skin, and I just can't wrap my head around how anyone could think that essential oils can calm the skin. It just doesn't make sense to me logically and formulaically. That was my first reaction. Like, I was just really caught off guard by the scent. There's no added fragrance, but because the essential oils themselves have some kind of smell to it, it kind of just triggers some kind of, I guess, like a knee-jerk reaction for me. Not to say that it's a terrible scent. Maybe some people will appreciate lavender oil and bergamot oil. For me, I just don't like it. And it's not because I don't like the scent. I like the scent. I like lavender oil for sleeping. I like lavender oil for, actually calming my nerves and everything. But when it comes to skincare, I just feel like that's where I draw the line, and I'm like, let's calm down a little bit when it comes to lavender oil and skincare products. But anyways, that's just my whole spiel of lavender oil and the products. Overall, it's a very hydrating toner, if you want to call it a toner. To me, toner and ampoule serum are all the same. It is very hydrating, not gonna lie. I also want to say that I could compare this to Lagome's Cellus Mist Toner because the packaging itself is very similar already. I do think that this one has a better misting applicator than Lagome. You guys already know I love Lagome's products. I love Lagome in general, and I do like Lagome's mist toner. It was like my favorite summer mist toner that I like to carry in my bag and just kind of like reapply every 2 to 3 hours. This one really surprised me, mainly because of how lightweight it does feel on my skin. Even though I feel like it's on paper, it should be thicker than any kind of like mist toner, but when I apply it on my skin, it just feels very light. It gives my skin that instant hydrating effect, which not a lot of toners can really do unless you apply many layers of it on your skin. And what I also like about this toner is that when I apply it, I get this almost like a translucent effect. I don't want to say glass skin because I feel like, that term's really oversaturated right now. And in terms of EGF, I just seriously don't think that there is any possible way for me to make a judgment call only 2 days after using it. I do think that EGF requires a lot more time of a trial for you to actually notice any kind of difference on your skin. And I do like this toner a lot. I don't love it. I feel like if I am not using this KOPHER ampoule, I can be okay. I'll be fine. If I'm not using Lagome's mist toner, I'll be fine. I just have so many really good mist toners. For example, I also have this right here. This is Skin 1004's Hylucica Cloudy Mist Toner. I love this one too. Again, honestly, I think mist toners are not something that everyone needs. I think it is a really good and highly convenient way for people to apply toner and just hydrate your skin throughout the day, throughout the night. Now, I think KOPHER is a little bit more expensive, so it's definitely not on the budget-friendly side of like toners. But I do like it. I do enjoy using it for the first 2 days. Today is technically the 3rd night of using it, right? Am I doing the math right? But yeah, my first impression, I think it's really good. I think it's pretty safe so far. I just think that if the lavender oil is not present, it would be even better. Oily skin types can use this perfectly fine, especially if you have dehydrated skin as well. I think dry skin, okay with using this. If you have sensitive skin, I would say maybe just hold off on this just for a bit until I test it out even longer, just because I think the essential oils is so volatile of an ingredient that, it depends on, the individual, right? I might say, even though I have sensitive skin, I might say that lavender oil is okay on my skin. It's not, but there will be people who will also say that, right? And say like, lavender oil is okay for my sensitive skin. Great, right? Congratulations, that is actually really amazing. But then there will also be people who are like, yeah, my skin is breaking out from this because it has essential oils. And I'm not saying that this is the case, but I'm saying that this could possibly be the case. And if they remove the essential oils, this particular problem might not exist. So that's my justification in terms of who I think would benefit from using this ampoule. And overall first impressions, it is, like I said, a very hydrating toner, and that's kind of it. It doesn't really tell me a lot. I feel like this product is not one of those products where it's like, wow, I can't live without it. I think it's a decent toner. I don't think it's a bad toner. So it's kind of like in that average scale, you know, what's it called? The average part of the spectrum where I'm like, I like it, I don't hate it. Do I need it? I don't need it. Does that make sense? Moving on to the Curepair Mela cream. They say that this is a daily cream that helps support the moisture barrier and provides a soft, healthy looking skin. Honestly, when I first tried this 2 days ago, I was really impressed. At first, I noticed that once it came out of the tube, it was a very white, pasty white kind of like cream. It's almost like an ointment, the kinds that you would find from like whatever prescription that your dermatologist would, you know, give you. And I was not too thrown off by the texture, but more so by the very noticeable whiteness of the product. And I was really scared, but then I remembered, I was like, okay, well, this is a Mela cream, right? Its main purpose, I would say, is to control the melanin overproduction of it. And so what happens is our skin, it doesn't matter what kind of skin tone you have, skin color you have, everyone has melanocytes, right? And what happens is if the melanocytes are triggered either by, or mostly by UV rays or any kind of physical contact, most likely the popping of a pimple, acne, or, you know, when you're picking at it, the melanocytes will activate and overcompensate the melanin in that one pocket of melanocyte. Then you're gonna notice the dark spots, right? Because this product is literally marketed as a Mela cream, which stands for, you know, the melanocytes, I understood why there's a whiteness to it because, and I didn't look at the ingredients, I still haven't, which is a really bad habit. What happens when you have melanin focused products is it really helps target those dark spots, right? And this highly concentrated ingredient that gives you like this very white, pasty, chalky color is really there to help lessen the darkness of those dark spots. And I remember 2 days ago when I first used this, I ended up really liking it. And as I kept, you know, using this cream for the last 2 nights, I grew to understand the function of the product a lot more. I did end up liking it a lot more. I noticed that their lavender oil in this product is a lot, I would say, like lower in terms of like the scent. You don't really notice it at all, honestly. And there's no bergamot oil, so it's really only the lavender oil in here. And compared to the ampoule, you don't smell it. I realized that this one is a 35 milliliter that I got from the gift sets, and I believe there should be like a larger size of it. Because this is a 35 milliliter, I treated this like a dark spot cream, so I literally only put this on areas where I have dark spots. Obviously, I won't notice the difference. It's only been two and a half days. Ask me questions and I'll try to get back to you about this cream. Texture wise, it is actually really beautiful. Once you blend it in, whiteness goes away, the chalkiness goes away, and you're just left with this really healthy glow. I'm so glad I recorded my reaction 2 days ago because I think I was like mid-sentence and then I looked at my viewfinder and then I saw how shiny, not like sticky or greasy shiny, it's like a reflective quality to it that's really healthy. And my pores, the size of my pores are just like so evenly spread out, and my skin just looked really healthy. And this was like, I think 5 minutes after application. Once the product sets in, my skin had this like lifting effect and it had this healthy radiance to it that I haven't seen in a long time. And I'm saying that because I'm having really bad insomnia. I have a lot of stressful things going on in life right now, so I don't get to sleep many hours. And because of that, my skin is not in the best place. It's honestly in a very unhealthy state right now. I think my diet is also really bad. A lot of health issues behind the scenes for me the past couple of months. And so when I saw my skin, the way it looked on camera 2 days ago when I used this cream, when I first used this cream, I was really impressed. It was the first time that I felt like I was truly impressed by a product in a very long time. I can't remember the last time that happened to me. It might have been like VT Cosmetics products where I did notice like a massive change. But yeah, KOPHER did a really good job with this Mela cream. I do think I will purchase a larger tube of this just so I can keep testing it out. After using this 35 milliliter tube, I won't really see the full results because there's just not a lot of products in here. So I'm hoping to get like the larger tube and then really test it out later on in the future. I think this is a solid cream. I think it's a really good moisturizer. It is a bit on the greasier side after it finishes on your skin. So I think it's actually really good for makeup primer. But if you're not someone who uses makeup, I think this is still a really good moisturizer. I would say definitely go for like a mattifying sunscreen afterwards just so your skin is not too greasy, especially for my oily skin friends out there. But as your oily skin resident of YouTube, I think that this moisturizer is still pretty good for oily skin. Oily, dehydrated, really good. Amazing for dry and dehydrated skin. This moisturizer is so good at locking in things. It is so occlusive. I don't want to say waterproof because I don't think that if I put this moisturizer on, it's going to repel water, but it does give me that really nourishing yet breathable kind of finish on my skin that I really enjoy in a moisturizer. And I can only say that I will wear this at night, because it does give me that really high reflective quality of my skin, which I don't really like having during the daytime because I just look really greasy. But because I'm wearing this to sleep, I don't care. And again, I love the finish. I think it gives me that really nice healthy glow, which not a lot of moisturizers can do for me lately. And so this was a really good surprise. I really enjoyed it. And lastly, we have to talk about this really interesting product by KOPHER. It's called the Curepair Melder SOS system. Comes in this strand of like 5 little rocket slash airplane looking like tubes. They're very tiny. I think there are only, how much of product is in here? 1.5 milliliters. It's a very tiny little capsule tube. I actually think this product is really worth the hype. This one is highly sought out in Korea right now. I think KOPHER claims that there are like a couple million sold or million units sold. I don't know what that means because they sell this in boxes. Do they mean like boxes sold or like individual units sold? I don't really know. So I'll just take their word for it for now. And I get why. I would call this kind of like a dense, milky kind of serum. The EGF that is in this product, which is part of KOPHER's 10GF complex, like we just talked about earlier. This one has the highest concentration of it, I believe, and you actually apply this over your moisturizer because it serves almost like as a glue to bind your moisturizer to your skin even stronger. I know this sounds ridiculous, and honestly, I don't even know how else to explain it because I remember when I first tried this product, I was blown away. I wasn't expecting anything because I was like, this sounds and feels and looks very gimmicky, but then as I was using it, I noticed that my skin finally achieve that so-called Korean glass skin look, and it just looks like I came back from Korea in like a skin clinic and it did like the PDR injections and everything, and then everything healed and my skin looks amazing. That's how my skin looked after I first tried the product, and I was really blown away by how nice I felt on my skin. It is very feather-like, very airy. You don't feel it on your skin, and overall I just really liked it. Compared to the other 2 products, the ampoule and the moisturizer, this one still has a lavender oil, but you don't notice it because first of all, there's only so much product in here that you won't notice the lavender oil at all. So I don't see this being irritating at all to anyone. Definitely not for me. I didn't notice any kind of irritations when I was using this SOS system. I think all skin types can actually use this. I don't think there's any particular skin types that would benefit from it. I think all of us can benefit from this. But the thing is, KOPHER told me that you don't use this every single day. You use this maybe like once a week because of how strong it is. The thing is with EGF, it is so, and again, like I said earlier, right, it's very controversial, right, of an ingredient. And to me, I'm just like, because it's controversial, because the growth factor, and again, I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but I just feel like these growth factors are a little unpredictable. I don't think I can, truly understand how much of an effect it can do to my skin or bring to my skin. And so regardless of what KOPHER tells me to do or not to do, I'm still going to use this once a week, only because I just feel like it's a very strong product. I always believe that moderation is the key to everything that we do. You don't want to overdo anything. You don't want to underdo anything. So I would just stick to the once a week kind of regimen when it comes to using this kind of SOS system. I do like this product a lot. I actually think this is my favorite product out of all 3 that we have here today from the gift set. It just feels very nice. And I wonder if I can use this SOS system in place of a moisturizer, but I was like, you know what? No, because you don't get a lot of products from here. If I were to use this as a moisturizer, I will probably need 2 tubes for my entire face and my neck. And I'm not going to do that because your boy is not rich like that. So I will not be doing that and wasting product like that. But it is a really nice moisturizing type of booster product. And just to reiterate my overall impression of this product, I think it's my favorite KOPHER product right now. And I wonder what's going to happen if KOPHER ever released like a gigantic version of this instead of like the little tiny capsules. Like if KOPHER gives us a gigantic tube or even like a tub of this Melder SOS system, I would love it a lot. I'll have to learn how to use it sparingly because I don't want to overdo it like I said earlier. But I wonder what that's going to look like, right? If KOPHER decides to, release a product like that in that type of packaging. That's my overall impression of the SOS system. So that was my first impression of all these products, and hopefully this type of editing is okay for you guys and that you guys don't mind me talking here, showing you an an old clip of me trying the products, you know, and then also having like my talking head in the same position. To me, I'm a perfectionist, and I feel like if things don't go the way I want it to go, I just get very upset with myself, and I'm working on that. Things like this happen, but then it doesn't happen that often. But when it does happen, I'm just like, oh my gosh, Ray, you could have done this like this way. Like I could have just held the mic 2 days ago, and then I would have avoided this whole situation. But anyways, I did end up enjoying a lot of these products, and I do want to try more KOPHER products in the future. I think KOPHER is doing something really incredible in terms of utilizing EGF in skincare that makes it very easy to incorporate into your routine. Am I going to use the ampoule every single day? Probably not, only because I'm just like not a huge fan of the lavender oil and the bergamot oil in my face when I use it. But the cream, the Mela cream, the Melder SOS system, love them so much. Love them so much. I actually do want to get both of these products in a gigantic version. This guy, I want this Gigantamax it. This one, also Gigantamax it. I need a gigantic tube of this. But yeah, that's a whole trial of KOPHER's Skin Barrier Trio gift set. Back to the studio, which is just me 2 days ago in the same chair with the same background, talking to you guys. But yeah, that's it. Future Ray is out. Going back to 2 days ago version of me, if that makes any sense. I don't know. This is so weird. Okay. See you over there. That is all for this video. I hope you found this video to be somewhat helpful. If you have any questions about these products, please ask me in the comments below. I will continue to test these products after I post this video, so keep an eye out. I might talk more about these products in like other videos in the future. And like I said, if you have any questions in the meantime, please ask me in the comments. I will try my best to respond to those comments and questions as soon as I get them. You already know I lurk in the comments. A big thank you to Joanna from KOPHER for sending over this beautiful gift set for us to try. As usual, I will leave all the product links in the down bar below for you guys to check out in case you guys are interested. Please help this channel grow by subscribing and sharing this video with your friends and family. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time, but until then, be safe, stay hydrated, and most importantly, be gentle with yourself. I mean it. 안녕. Come back for more. 주세요, 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 주세요.